It's day number 3 of Minecraft Skyblock, and we've now got our starting lineup of members. So we're going to go through that today and a whole bunch of other things because we are officially getting underway now here on Minecraft Skyblock. Yes, hello everybody, and welcome back into a brand new episode of Minecraft Skyblock. Today, of course, we're back here on AkumaMC, the best, #1 rated Minecraft Skyblock server. Back for another episode in this brand new season. Now, guys, today is going to be a huge episode. I mean, they pretty much all are this season. This entire season is going to be just action after action after action. But today, guys, we are going to be taking a look at our brand new island members that we've got. We're going to be setting up a whole bunch of things, and I'm actually going to be announcing and opening up my island for you guys, the public, to come and grind at and do whatever you need to do at, because we're going to be adding a whole bunch of things so that it's basically a user-friendly island, and you guys will be able to come here and like grind your XP and grind whatever you need to grind at this island. So yes, welcome in. Now, there have been a couple of changes and additions since you guys will have last seen the island. So let me go over them and let you guys know exactly what we've done since I've recruited my island member. Also, let me take you quickly through the island members that we've got on the lineup right now. Obviously, it's myself. We've got Regan, we've got Molly, we've got Yes Sir, we've got Real Toys, and we've got Craftstar. And Craft is going to be kind of our admin of the island. He's going to be overseeing everything. We will be looking for another 2 further island members later on down the line, but for right now, this is going to be our starting lineup. So the island has expanded, I think, twice size-wise since you guys will have last seen it, which means that we've added additional layers to this farm that are also a chunk extra wider. So there's a chunk added onto each end, and of course there are now 3 layers rather than just the 1. We are all the way up to carrots now on the IS mastery, and actually we are about to get into melon. So I'm going to be going over a little bit of how we're going to use that melon farm very, very soon, because there's going to be a very, very cool way to do this, and I think you guys are going to like it. So that's very, very cool. And then yeah, we're pretty much going ham on the farming right now, so it won't be long before we've unlocked the entire mastery for that. And once we get to sugarcane, that's going to be huge. I did place down these robots right here just so that we've got some grinding away. We may as well. You know, it seems like a waste just to have them sat there doing nothing when we literally have a cobblestone generator kind of ready right here. So yeah, I've just kind of let these do their thing. I'm actually going to collect all the gems and everything that we have right now. That's good. We'll take that. It doesn't really produce as many gems as it has done in previous seasons, but honestly, that's okay. I kind of expected a little bit of a nerf, so yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, I've saved up a whole bunch of like keys and stuff that we can get to go ahead and open up at the start of today's video, and I'm going to run through quickly one of the challenges which we actually have for the island right now. So if we take a look at our IS perks, I believe it is, there is going to be a challenge right here which we need to essentially get 1 million island value. Now, I was not really I wasn't really focusing on island value this week because I know that we're like starting up the island, and I know that we're not going to be on a value top. So I was kind of thinking we should save our money and we should just like sell the value tickets and get money from them. But now that I've got that challenge, it kind of makes sense to like just use it, because we could do with getting our island size up as quickly as possible. So I saved up a couple of tickets here. We've got nearly 2 stacks to go ahead and open. I'm hopeful that this will get me over that threshold, but I really don't know if it will or not. Unfortunately, it also only counted from the second that like perk challenge became active. So it doesn't even count, like the fact that we've got 500k in our island value doesn't actually count. It only counted the 375 since we actually activated this challenge. So yeah, we've got to kind of hope that we can get up to 1 million there. Let's go ahead and redeem these value tickets and see what that adds. That's going to add 210k to our island value, which should then add, yeah, that adds it to there. So yeah, we're not going to get there, I don't think, from these ones directly, but I do have a bunch of crate keys, which we'll try and open. Yeah, there's another 300k, so we're about 200k off right now. So if we go into our keys, let's just hope that we've got enough saved up in here. I've been on for quite a few key hauls, so hopefully this will give me, you know, this will give me all the value tickets that we need to do this. We'll have to see. I don't know if it will or not. It doesn't look like it's giving us that many value tickets, which is a slight concern. In fact, it's only given us like 6 so far, which isn't great. Redeem those 6 though and see where that gets me. 43k additional right there. That's not horrible. We do have airdrops and stuff that we will continue to work with as well, so it's not all doom and gloom. We will have a bunch of stuff to work with here. It's not all over just yet, so let's go ahead and get all of those redeemed. There we go. XP pouches as well. I think we still have a tier or 2 of keys that we can open. A couple more storm keys there. We did just get 2 more value tickets. Let's see. We should get some more from these. 8 more there. Let's see what that gets us. Another 45k. So our IS perk should actually be fairly close. Okay, we literally only need We only need 20k or something. We just got a battle pass level up for that as well, which is pretty cool. So we're actually super close on that one. We should be able to get there. I'm hopeful. Ooh, we've actually got some keys coming in here. I think there might be a key all going on right this second as we're speaking. And that is very convenient timing for us. All right, let's go in then and see whether this is going to be the case of whether we're going to get the value. There's 2 more there. That might honestly even be enough. Let's hope it is. Let's hope it is, because I don't think we're really going to get any from the cloud keys. I'll chuck these away. I think I actually need to like properly store these. We kind of got a little temporary storage room going on right here. There's nothing crazy, but I'm just going to kind of put things away in here when I get the chance to and when I remember to. Yes, we're getting temper. This is perfect. We literally have timed this. This couldn't be timed any better if we freaking tried right now. We're getting so many keys from the key all, and I think that if we can just get a little bit of luck here, these Tempest keys might do it. 8. Honestly, that might be enough. That might do it for us there. We got 9 coming in. I think that'll be enough. I'm hopeful that that'll be enough. It should be. Realistically, that should be enough. Let's give it a quick redeem and hope that it is. We're going to get 34k of value there, and I believe that'll put us over. It says that we're on 1 million, so hopefully that will go ahead and activate, and we will get that. That's actually very cool. I kind of wasn't expecting to get that done today just because I knew the amount that we needed. But the fact that we have just got that done is huge. That is a very, very nice upgrade to the island. Getting that border out there all the way is actually going to play perfectly into like what I want to do today. Wonder what the next challenge is to upgrade that again is going to be have an island member with 250 million. Okay, so yeah, we're a little way away from that because our top island member right now has 16 mil. I only have 10, so yeah, we're going to have to work on that one. But that's okay. That's perfect. That can wait a little bit. That will tie into what we need to do right now. Now, it's about time that I set up a giveaway for you guys for this episode. So let's actually take a look at what is on the store right now because I don't actually know entirely. So what I might do... Actually, yes, I know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to give away the premium Akuma pass here for Skyblock, which is like a $10 item, but basically is one of the most overpowered items you can get. The amount of rewards that you get just from doing the challenges here. So we're going to give away one of those, and I'm going to pair it up with a bundle of 3 of the crates that are in the store right now, or the clusters that are in the store. So 3 of these, I can't say that name, I just can't. 3 of those, so 3 crates and the premium Akuma pass. All you guys need to do to be able the chance of wow, I butchered that. All you guys need to do to be able the chance of winning that and enter the giveaway is like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment your username, and join the giveaways only Discord. Link down in the description and press the enter button in there. As long as you've done all of those, then you're officially entered into that giveaway, and I'll be picking a winner for that in like 3 days or so. So someone's going to get that premium Akuma pass and 3 of the clusters from the store. So good luck to all of you. All right, let's open up these airdrops as well, and then we're going to get into the actual thick of what we're doing today, because we've got a lot to do. We've got a lot to get through here, so we'll see if we can start off with some nice rewards. Doesn't look like we're going to get anything crazy here. We did actually manage to get a weekly crate last time out on these, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, I don't really expect to get that again, to be honest with you. We get a couple of pet eggs though, so nothing too shabby. We'll take it. I've got a chat color bundle there as well. Might as well open up these pet eggs. We don't particularly have anything impressive right now that we're using, so we'll see if we can get anything good. Legendary excavator pet. That could be very, very cool. That could be useful when we are going into mining. So yeah, we'll take that for right now. Anyway, what I want to do today, one of the things that I want to do today is I want to get a proper robot like setup going. Now, obviously this one's cool right here. It's doing the job. We don't really have that many like mining robots sat around, so it's not necessarily wasting anything. But we do have like 2. We've got 2 or 3 of them just sat here. So I would like to expand this and, you know, actually go ahead and make this into a proper one. So we can do that. And then, of course, we need a place for a grinding robot because grinding robots have traditionally been the best way to get gems. And I think, actually, one of our IS perk upgrades requires us, yeah, to get gems from robots. So we actually do need to do that right now. So let's get building. Now, the reason it's beneficial for us to get this island size upgrade when we did is the fact that I want these robots to be as out of the way as possible. We don't need them to be anywhere near this spawn area or, you know, where everyone's going to be. So that means either putting them like right at the bottom of the island or right at the top of the island, because we're not really going to need it either way. Like we don't need it up here. So I'm thinking bottom of the island, and the only reason for that is because I really don't want to like cast a shadow over the whole freaking island by like placing like things up the top. So I'm thinking if we plug off this water here and we plug off the water from this main island, then we might be able to get away with, you know, actually just making really an entire like bottom floor of this island. So I might set my island members to work here in a second, because building a bottom floor on this island is going to take us a little bit. But for right now, let's plug off all of this water that we've got going on here, and then we can think about getting, you know, think about getting the rest done. So let's plug this off right here. We'll just cut that off there. That should die out, I believe. If we plug off the sources, that should be, I think, the source is done, is it? Oh, we got a couple more coming through. There we go. That should be all the water sources that there are, and that should now die off and go down. Perfect. We'll let that go down. Will it go down? Hello? Are you gonna? Okay, that should be it, right? How are all of these water sources? Okay, that's got to be it. Yeah, there we go. Same for the other side, and then I can just plug the bottom over there of those, so that shouldn't be too bad. What is going on? I didn't. What the heck is this? Never mind. I know what that is, and we're going to come to that here in a sec. All right, let's plug these ones off, and then we're pretty much ready to go. We'll start in the bottom, bottom corner over there, so that we're not disturbing what that other thing is here in a second. And yeah, we'll get some places going down at the bottom there where the robots can go ham. We're not going to set up anything too extravagant today. We'll do it mostly off camera, but I do want to get the base of it down so that I can show you guys exactly how we're going to do our AFK farm. So now comes the fun part where I build down to the bottom of the island, and I have to break the news to my island members that we're going to have to build this floor. Now, we won't build the whole thing today. That's just not going to happen. It's not something we really need to do. It's something which we'll work on over time. But for right now, we're going to get us started just so that we've got a floor to build what I need to build, which is going to be the two grinders. So yeah, we'll do that first. Although I am actually having a realization that although the mining robots kind of need to go out of the way, we do kind of need the grinding robots close. So we'll probably only use this for the mining robots for right now. And then we'll reconvene for the other ones. Okay, we don't need to go all the way to the bottom. This will do right here, just a couple blocks, because I know that it's really annoying if you end up falling off. You get reset back up to the top, and we don't need that happening. So we'll make this little square, and then I've got to go up and mine all these blocks that I've just placed and get rid of this whole trail. So yeah, let me do that, but that'll be a good place to start. It's not actually that big of an area. It's just something that he's doing. I'm actually now thinking maybe we should have done it above like the light level. I don't know. I really don't know what the best thing would be to do. I guess it doesn't really matter if it's out of the way though down here. Yeah, we should be good. So yeah, the idea will be that we actually have just the mining robot farm down here, and then the grinding one's going to be up top. And the reason, like I said before that, is that we need somebody to AFK the spawners. Now, the ideal place for it to actually be up top will be near the spawn, so that anyone that comes to the island, like when you guys come and use the public grinder, which we're also going to be building today, it will actually AFK all the other ones as well, which is, I don't know, kind of multi-use, and it AFKs the farm and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's just kind of a way of using everything as one. So yeah, I'll get started on the mining one down here, but we won't go too crazy with it, just because I want to show you guys exactly what the way is of making it. And oh, I didn't mean to do that. Exactly what the way is of making it, and just how to make like the most efficient mining robot farm, because that's kind of the idea here. So if you guys watched the Skyblock season I did last season, then you'll kind of know what this build is going to be. But I'll show you guys exactly what it's going to be right now. How the heck is he doing that? I have no idea how he's doing that. That's crazy. I'm sure there is a method for that, but I don't know what it is. I think there is like actually fast place, isn't there, or something? Yeah, fast place. I literally have no idea how to use that, so I'm just going to ignore that for right now and pretend that I didn't just see that, because I have no idea. Anyway, let me show you guys exactly what this is about. So let's just bring up the chunks so that we know where we're doing things in proper chunks, because we may as well. Okay, so the chunk actually ends where we've built it, which is actually kind of very convenient. So we'll take that. So we are only going to need really a middle block. So we'll just call it this one right here. We're going to need a middle block, which I actually need to create some cobblestone on as well. So let's go into shop, just to represent the blocks that are actually going to be mined by the miners. So let's just do that real quick. We are probably going to go 3 tall on these just to keep it, I don't know, nice and maybe we'll go 4 actually. Should we go? Yeah, let's go 4. Let's go 4 tall on these. So these are the blocks that are going to be mined by the actual miners right here. Just going to do it in this one chunk just so you guys can see exactly what's going to go on. And then all we're going to need that's like any different to this really is a little bit of a water flow. So obviously the water is going to need to flow against here. So what we need is we need to go up 1 here, and then we need this to be 2. So I believe that's how it works anyway, I think, from memory. Because we want to place the water here, it's going to flow down, and then it's just going to flow straight down the bottom here. So that is what we need to do there. I'm going to again, just do this within the one chunk, just so I can show you guys exactly how it's going to be built. And you do, I believe, have to leave the gap at the bottom so that you can, so that it doesn't turn into like obsidian and stuff like that. So that is worth noting as well. Do leave that gap at the bottom. This is something which we can expand. It's a little bit harder to expand than like other things. So I do advise you guys build bigger than you need. I'm just going to build it in this chunk for now, just so that you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. And then I'll worry about expansions a little bit later on. And then on the other side, we just have to have source blocks of lava. So all that needs to do is be this tall. It doesn't need to be any taller than that. Again, we have to have the gap at the bottom as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and build the wall for this. Now, if you were being really smart, what you would do also is you'd figure out which way your mining robots face by default. So obviously the way that you would do that is you just grab one of them. Let's just grab one of these real quick. We go IS warp. I think what did I call it? I don't even know what I called it. Robot maybe. Robots. There we go. You would just place one down and see whether it is going to indeed face the right way. And I think we are actually in luck. I think I've accidentally done this right. Now, I don't know whether it always faces north. Maybe it does always face north. But we've actually done this right because water's going to flow and this is the side we're placing them on. That means we won't have to rotate them when we place them because you'll be placing a lot of robots and they're a bit of a pain in the butt to place. So now all you need to do to get this thing actually up and running and going is this side over here, the one block side, requires a source of lava the entire way. Thankfully, it's very easy to do on here because obviously the lava blocks, sorry, not lava blocks, but lava buckets, they stack. Because they stack, you don't really need to bother too much about it. So let's just grab like 2 stacks of these. Like you don't have to have a full inventory. You can literally just go boom, 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 and it's very, very easy to do. You just get all of this and that's the way to do it. Yeah, you do have to have every single one of them in here as a source block. That is the most important thing. Otherwise, you'll start getting things that turn to obsidian and it's a horrible time. So make sure that even if you mess up like I just did, you make sure you fix it because it's gonna cost you badly if you mess that up. And these machines, they're amazing. They're great when you get them right. When you get them wrong, they are a pain in the butt to fix, and you end up having to like rebuild and drain the whole thing if you mess it up. So I would definitely advise against messing it up. It's it's not the done thing to do. It will mess you up massively if you get it wrong. So yes, just get it right. It's not too hard, I don't feel, to get. Anyway, that's all the lava that you need right there, and then the water you are literally just going to buy the same in here. It's in miscellaneous. Boom, we'll grab 2 stacks of that. We don't need 2 stacks of that, but we'll grab it anyway. And then you just want a source across the entire back here. So you want it to be all the way at the back, and then it will flow down into this original little column right here. And boom, that is what it will look like. I think I did technically do it wrong. I feel like I did it 1 block too high. It doesn't really matter. It's just, I don't know, it just looks a bit wrong. I could make it, I guess I can technically still make it 1 block lower and then it will look even. But theoretically, when I now mine this, it should, in theory, turn back into, yes, an ore. That is exactly what we're looking for right there. All of those should do the same. And that is exactly the layout we're after. Now, with all that being said and done, the only thing that we are now missing is, of course, the robots and the way that we are going to place them. So this is a little bit tricky and it can get a little bit tricky, but I'm going to show you guys exactly what the deal is with placing these and getting them down. We're going to pick up all of these robots that we've got just chilling right here. And there we go. I think I've got a couple more in this chest. Yep. There we go, and we'll get these placed down. The other thing we're also going to need quickly is an auto cell chest. I completely forgot about that because we need somewhere for it to go. It can't just go to the void. It needs to go into a chest. So we'll just grab one of these and hope for the best, really. Let's warp to robots. And of course, you can turn a regular auto cell chest into a double chest just by adding another chest onto it. So we're going to obviously do that because we don't want to waste it, waste the space or anything, and we don't want to waste anything. If it starts mining quicker than these chests can like sell them, then we need to make sure that we've got backups to that. So what we're going to do here is it's a little bit complicated. I've actually just realized my mistake in the fact that we do need to actually lower this, because if I don't, I believe what's going to happen is I'm going to place a block to place my robot, and it's actually going to end up overflowing onto the top of the lava. And we definitely do not want that, because that would be absolute chaos. So let me lower this by a block real quick. It's actually super easy because it's kind of already done for us here, because we built the wall underneath it, we only have to place 1 block different. This should get us right here. I'm assuming. I think this will now be perfectly right. We'll have to see. I got to work out how this is going to work here, because if I mess this up, we could be in big trouble. I think we'll be all right. Let's test it. So obviously, when you place down a robot, it does have to be on a block. So what you need to do is you need to build all the way up to here. just like that. That is okay. That's working as it should be. You're then going to place it. You're going to mine the block down. You're going to place the next one on top of that one. You're going to mine the block down, place the next one on top of that one. And then the last one, of course, you're going to get placed down. And there it is. And then you're going to make sure you mine the one underneath it. And you're just going to repeat that for every row and column. I actually think it probably would have been all right with the setup I had before. It just wasn't ideal, so I'm kind of glad we fixed it, if for nothing more than just being satisfying. We'll go ahead and we'll place all of these, and I guess you can leave the block. I think you can leave the blocks underneath. I don't know. I'm not going to, just in case it accidentally messes something up. Now all we need to do is link all of these to the chests, and thankfully I've made it a lot easier. We don't have to rotate anything, which is ideal. So as soon as I link that to the chest, he's going to start mining the block that's in front of him, because of course we made sure we built it in a way that it was facing north, aka I got really lucky and it just was. Make sure you guys do check for that facing north though, because it will really help you with this, so that you don't have to bother rotating them, because that can be an absolute pain in the butt. As you can see, I've just clicked on the wrong one there and unlinked it from the chest. So they do become a little bit of an issue to link. To be honest with you, what I would usually do is do one row at a time. Otherwise, you end up like doing what I just did right there, and you end up unlinking ones that you're not even aiming for and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's just a little bit of a mess sometimes. So yeah, I nearly did it just there again. So apparently, I just haven't linked the right one here. There is, I believe, one in this stack. Yeah, this guy right here is not linked to a chest. And there we go. That is officially done. So this will now grind out to all of those. That's going to grind up a whole bunch of gems, a whole bunch of XP for me as well. We do have to pretty much upgrade these, though, to the max level. I did notice that you don't really get any gems if they're not upgraded to the max level. So it's kind of worth getting them to level 5 if you can. They are expensive this season, though. I've noticed that. It's just, yeah, you just got to save up. Like, they are expensive. They are what they are. I mean, they're definitely useful and they're definitely worth it when you do get the upgrade. It's just, yeah, some of them, it is super expensive. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this one to max level, though. We may as well get it going and, you know, just get ourselves some good gems and stuff. Eventually, we're going to have them all to level 5 anyway, so we'll spend the 30k gems here, get that guy to max level, and he is now mining at full efficiency. So that's cool. That's set up. We'll continue to set that up, you know, and continue to expand that. The idea will be that we'll probably just have these back to back all the way around the bottom of this island part. But for right now, those are set up. They're doing their job. They're going to make some money on the side as well. So one thing that I wanted to quickly talk about was this contraption over the other side of the island. So this is actually just to represent what we're going to be building between now and next episode. And that is because we have just, I believe, if we go into mastery, I'm pretty sure while I was doing all that, we actually unlocked Melon, which we did, I believe. Yes, so Melon is now unlocked. So Melon's the next farm which we're going to be building. Now, the reason that I've got this here is because I wanted to show you guys exactly what we're going to be doing for Melon before we do it, because it's going to take us a while to build it. And I thought, you know, if I'm recording today, you guys can see exactly what the idea is. So pretend that these are melon seeds and pretend that the green wool are the melons. Essentially, you build like this because what we're going to do is we're going to come down. We are going to just hold the mash button right here. And if I hold it in the right place, it's going to get all 3 of those melons all straight in one click. Just like that. Boom, boom. It's like max reach. You don't destroy any seeds. It's perfect. You get 3 at a time. It's the most efficient way to do it. And of course, because melons are quickly mined by axes, especially with efficiency and stuff like that, you can literally just run down the line, hold it down, and it will just destroy all the melons. So that is the idea. This is the design we're going to be going with. When you guys next see a video here, we'll actually have this fully set up and fully functional, so you guys can see it in, you know, in the actual real form that it's meant to be in. This was just kind of a little model to show you guys what the plan is and how you can build yourself a very, very overpowered farm. But again, we'll go over it fully next episode because we should have it ready to go at that point. So what I'm now going to be doing is I'm actually going to be creating a public grinder for you guys to use to gain experience. So all this is literally just the mob grinder with blaze spawners, and it's going to come down to a central point where you guys can come and grind it. That is literally all we're doing right now. So I would urge you guys to check once this video goes up, try and do IS, I think it's IS visit and then Generzon. I believe that should take you to here. If it's unlocked, that means that the grind is up and ready to go and you guys can use it. If it's still locked, then we're still working on it. But essentially what my plan is somewhere near here. I don't know exactly where we're going to do it. Somewhere near here, I'm going to make a blaze spawner that you guys can all come to and grind. It might actually end up being like right under this tree. I don't know. We'll have to work it out. I might take the tree down, although the tree is kind of like a feature piece. It'll either be to the left or the right, I believe, of here. Or maybe I'll like attach it to right here in this little spawn bit. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But wherever it goes, you guys will be able to grind like unlimited blazes there. That's how that's going to work. And then, of course, what I'm going to do is take my grinding robots and we're going to go ahead and attach that to this centerpiece as well, because I think the best way to do it will be so that you guys can grind out the blazes, and at the same time, my Endermen are spawning into their grinding robot trap. So I'm going to figure out the design and everything of that, but that is something that will be going up pretty much in the next 24 hours. So look out for that if you guys are looking for somewhere to grind, because you will literally just be able to come here, and obviously we're going to have our own XP grinders as well. But I'll make sure that there's like strength beacons and everything like that so that you guys can grind out pretty much one hit no matter where you're at. So that's kind of the idea with that. And hopefully that helps a bunch of you guys with that. So that's where I'm going to go ahead and leave off this episode. I will do that, and I'll show you guys the public grinding next episode, because that'll be done by then. I want to get this going nice so that you guys can come over to the island to hang out and do whatever you need to do over here. That's kind of the idea. But yeah, we are making big strides right now. I think our main focus on the island is to continue getting our crops up. Once we've got our spawners, you know, fully locked down, then we're going to work on getting some spawner farms to get, you know, to get our income going crazy. Right now, we got a lot of spawners kind of saved up and ready to go. So we are kind of waiting for it. This week, we kind of focused on, you know, enhancing all of our skills between us island members. I think that's like one of the main things that we need to do. The reason for that, of course, is because the higher the skill level you are on most things, like the better the income is going to end up being in regards to like spawners and stuff like that. So the stuff which we need to work on is coming. We just got to put some time into it as an island, and I'll continue to update you guys every single episode with the progress. I mean, right now, my like skill wise, I'm highest on like farming, I believe, just because I've been helping getting those, you know, masteries done and stuff. So we got a lot of work to do. I do still need to do my quest for mining. That's something which I didn't end up doing in between last episode and now, just because we had some more important things to do as well. But that is going to be it from me this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. We are going absolutely ham on this Skyblock season. You can expect to see us within the top 10 very, very soon. Guys, that is going to be it from me today. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Skyblock here on AkumaMC.